Hi there, Saji. Welcome back to Wild Lotus Tarot. This is going to be your monthly intuitive tarot reading for August. Saji, let's do this. With the sweet serenade of my washing machine in the background, I do apologise, but that's not going to stop us from having an amazing reading here today. So Saji, I have started here with the Sacred Power reading cards to get out some overarching messages for you. We've got another couple of oracle decks here as well, and we'll be doing a full tarot spread also. So can we please have the messages for my Sagittarians for August? What do they need to know? That one's jumping. Change. Now, I believe it has had this for, I think it was for Virgo. Change. I mean, yeah, that can be very much the energy all the way from, the small winds of change like a Page of Swords to a Tower. Sudden change. Maybe ending a cycle. Maybe death energy. We'll see what comes out. Change can be scary, the fear of the unknown, but it's also super exciting. We have got Tree of Life. Yeah, I mean, some of you might be seeking knowledge, like the Hanged Man as it hangs from that Tree of Knowledge, getting the details to reach that point of enlightenment in order to move forward, perhaps on a new path. Where is this going, Saji? I'm going to find out. Let's get the rest of your oracles out. Now working with the Work Your Light deck here, illustrated by the amazing Danielle Knoll, of who I am a massive fan. She also illustrated the Star Child Tarot deck I have here. Can we please have message for Saji? Ooh, yes. Yes, yes. You're birthing a new age, birthing new creations, dreaming a new world into being. Well, no wonder there's change ahead, and no wonder, that Tree of Life is coming up if you're birthing a new age. I mean, I don't know what you believe in, Saji, but we're in a time of profound great change at the moment on a global scale. I think we can all see that. That's a drop. Can I please have a clear message for Saji, please? Samadhi. I mean, Samadhi is that deep spiritual practice, Saji. If you don't meditate now, then that's absolutely fine, but you can just have a still moment, go into nature for a walk. If you don't live around nature, pop on a free meditation from YouTube, spend 5 or 10 minutes in silence, sitting with yourself, trying to detach from the thoughts and seeing what comes through. Breathing into the gut, the heart center, the third eye. That's when we can get some of our deepest messages. We can connect with our internal compass and, really connect with the wisdom of the body. Saji, let's go to the tarot before we get too deep in those messages. Going to start here, Saji, with your card for the recent past. Energies leaving, completing and transitioning in your life. What you may be currently journeying or moving through. When the first card falls or flips, I will be then choosing the present energy as well, the blocks and challenges, advice from tarot, and your near future outcome energy. That one's, Saji, Ace of Wands. What a perfect card for a fire sign like yourself. New opportunities, connection, power, passion. 6 of Wands is your current energy. Victory. Maybe victory after a harder time. This one's poking out the Hermit. Yeah, I mean, that's the blocks or challenges. Could be that you need to kind of come back after a time of deep introspection. Maybe you've been in hermit mode because there is a decision that needs to make, and this could lead to the change that we're seeing here in your oracle card. Near future outcome, please. Oh, there we go, Saji. Back on the horse. Beautiful. This is your card. Back in power. Taking that wand that's been offered to you and now taking that into your new path and using it. I've got the star at the bottom of the deck as I finish. The card of divine wish fulfillment. So where are you heading with that wand, Saji? Towards what you've been dreaming. Beautiful. Let's get the clarifiers. Starting with clarifying that Ace of Wands for my Saggies. What did I say, Saggy? The Tower, sudden change. And we have the Ten of Wands that came out with that in reverse. So I've been a little bit bold this week with my readings. When the oracles come out, I've been sort of naming some key energies that may show themselves in the reading, and the success rate's been pretty good, guys. I'm not trying to give myself any compliments here, I'm just saying it's not me, it's the tarot. Let's clarify that Six of Wands for you. Here it goes. Oh, well, I think I might give myself a compliment now because I've got the Page of Swords also and the Six of Pentacles. So yeah, as I was saying before, when that change oracle came out, it can be anything from a Page of Swords, subtle change, getting the wind back in your sails, right through to the deep chaotic change of a Tower moment. You've got both here. So guys, the tarot's backing me up. What can I say? Let's clarify that Hermit for you. It's another reason why I don't generally choose the cards. I allow the first one to flip and fall and then select, because I believe in the guidance of the Tower. And okay, this is a little bit spooky now. So guys, when the change card came out, I said energy, so the energy of death, Page of Swords and the Tower, and we've got all three here. Transformation is the death card in this deck. Whew, all right. Oh, we've got Two of Cups and the Sun for the clarifier for the Two of Swords. The Sun is a beautiful positive energy, Saggy. You know what, the more I do tarot, guys, the more connected I'm getting with the energies and seeing those patterns come through and being able to say what those patterns will be, and then they show themselves. We have the energy of strength that's come out with that. At the bottom of this deck, we have the Ten of Swords. You also have the Ten of Wands in reverse behind the Tower. So we have, you could say, two tens, the death energy, the Tower. There is change upon you. There is a release to be made, weights to be lifted, illusions to be shattered, and cycles ended this month in August for you. Let's read, Saggy. Recent past for you, we have the Tower, the Ten of Wands in reverse, and the Ace of Wands. The reason why this is a very exciting combination here, Saggy, is I love seeing the big energies of change when I also see new beginnings, right? It says that this beautiful, fiery, passionate, connected new beginning that is coming in for you is just behind the Tower. But there's something that needs to shift or give in order for you to be able to fully embrace this, to grab this and run with it like we see you doing towards the end of the month, right? So with the Ten of Wands in reverse, I feel like there's something that needs to be released, something that's been weighing heavily on your shoulders. You could have been burdened by something, and there's so many things this could be, guys. I mean, it is a general reading, but it could be something that you're not wanting to see, an illusion that you don't want to see. Because the Ten of Wands can be the energy that blocks your vision. The Tower can be the energy of shattering an illusion. So there could be something that comes to your attention that you haven't wanted to acknowledge. That could be the truth in your relationship, that perhaps you're not in alignment. That could be the fact that, you know, a work situation may potentially be coming to an end, even when you have been told it hasn't. You've seen behind that and sort of known, well, hey, we're in a global crisis. I think that's going to happen. In reverse with the Ten of Wands, it can be a resistance to allowing this to complete, whatever it is. And that's when the universe comes in with the big guns. It provides us with the Tower. Because sometimes we don't follow the signs, synchronicities, or if you don't believe in that, that's fine. You know, when you just get the feeling that something is past its use-by date, or that it really is time to end it, but you stay in it potentially because it's a comfort zone, because, you know, change is scary, because you're codependent on it or tied up in it financially. However, if there is a new path for you, the universe will make sure you find it. And that's why it brings in the Tower. The Tower is actually a blessing in disguise. It is a silver lining because it's here to align you with your true path. So it shouldn't be feared, but yes, it can feel chaotic. But But there's levels to it. It can just be this massive revelation internally that shifts you, that shakes your foundation. But as an energy, the Tower will bring down anything that is not built on a firm foundation. You know, when things are just not grounded and earthed, when we might have gone into a relationship because it was convenient with somebody we knew we had different values with, and it was just a matter of time before that tower would fall and we'd go our separate ways. A career that we went into just because of the money, but the passion isn't there, and now we're seeing that and we're unfulfilled, and we're seeing the passion in another place. We've been hoping for it and wishing for it, and the universe has heard you and said, I'm going to give it to you, but are you ready? Are you willing to release? Are you willing to let go? What will you do to get this, Saggy? I love the Tower, guys. Yeah, you'll notice in my banner image on my YouTube channel, I have the Tower front and center, because for me it's such an exciting energy. It's a really exciting energy because it is that universal shift. And when the Tower comes in, Saggy, the message is don't hold on, surrender. Because if we try and either hold on as that is crumbling and falling, or if we try and rebuild it or patch it up, we generally find ourselves a little further down the track in the same position, and time's elapsed and we could have been getting on with our new beginning. The Ace of Wands is a new beginning. The aces as number one in each of the suits of the tarot are not guaranteed. They're not divine gifts that come in on a silver platter. They require inspired action to grow them, to seize them, to run with them. You're being invited to discover your passion, to reconnect with your energy and enthusiasm, to plant new seeds, the new seeds that will provide you with an abundant harvest in your next season, Saggy, whatever that may be, whatever your desires may be. Ooh, it's feeling exciting. Okay, Saggy, in your present energy, I think you're ready for the shift, and I don't think that you're going to resist anymore. I think there has been resistance in the past. You've gone through a Tower moment, and now things are they're becoming more gentle. The gentle shifts are coming in. So here we have a card of victory. The Six of Wands in August for you says, hey, you've ridden out of the rubble. You've come out of the hardest time, and you're still clutching your Ace of Wands. It says you decided to choose the new beginning. You chose the new beginning, and you allowed the Tower to fall, and now you're coming out of that challenging time and moving into a place of greater harmony and peace. We've got two number sixes. It's the number of healing, of rebalancing, of getting ready to receive the universal gifts, coming into a place of karmic balancing. This could have been a karmic contract that was ending. Either way, you've got your head held high, and you're in a new sense of esteem and confidence, and other people are noticing it in you as well. I think you're more magnetic this month, very attractive if you're looking to attract a partner. It's a really beautiful energy. And the Page of Swords is that wind still gently blowing. It says, okay, there's still some changes left. I'm done with bringing you the Tower, but this wind is still picking up. It's still just catching in your sails in order to keep you on course. That is the wind of the Page of Swords, the wind of change. It can also be a communication coming in for you. It can be a messenger of information with the Page of Swords. Beautiful energy, guys. It says that because you have worked with the energy and surrendered to the Tower, that the winds are kind of dying down now. They're still in your sails, but they aren't as chaotic, let's just say. So Saggy, in your, let's get some focus on the spread, in your blocks and challenges, we have the Hermit and the Death energy, or the energy of transformation. So I think, yeah, there might have been a temptation to go within after the Tower fell, which is great, you know, it's a really, really great thing to do that. However, don't stay there, Saggy, because your energy is needed out in the world this month. The Hermit is that great energy of retreating in order to reflect, in order to connect with that divine wisdom within you. It says that the answers that you are seeking are within you, Saggy. So don't look externally too much, but don't also get caught up in staying too long in Hermit mode, right? The Hermit, this is interesting too, guys, because I'm just going to remember we had the star at the bottom of the deck. Let's just bring that guy in. In the Hermit's lantern shines the star energy, but it's just dim at the moment in that little lantern. But the more the Hermit seeks the true wisdom, internally rather than externally, the brighter that star energy burns. And the star energy is the energy of healing, rebirth, total rebirth. And it's the divine guidance towards your wish fulfillment. So the more you seek, the brighter that burns, and the path forward is revealed. So that is happening, that process is happening this month for you. And yeah, there's a rebirth on offer here, because the death energy or transformation, there's a reason why the death card is called transformation in some decks, because by letting a cycle complete, whatever that tower energy was, we have allowed in the new, that Ace of Wands, and the rebirth that the Hermit and the Star is giving you, and it's moving you closer to that divine wish fulfillment. So with the Death card, we're ending a cycle, and it's generally bigger than I'm leaving a job, I'm leaving a relationship, although if it's a very, very long-term relationship, that can be different, because the kind of purge or ending in the death energy is generally a cycle, a bigger cycle. It's not just something small. It really is ending a season in a situation, and I always say that our situations go through the seasons. When I see the death card, for example, a relationship starts, we're in the spring of it, you know, it's just starting to bloom and blossom, we fall in love and we have this beautiful summer. At some stage, the fall and winter sets in when the gloss wears off and those leaves start to fall. We then have the opportunity to either plant new seeds in that relationship or take our seeds somewhere else and begin new. And it's saying that it is time for you this time round, at this particular time in the situation, to take those seeds and plant them somewhere new in a new cycle and clear that slate. So that's that energy, guys, and it's transformational. And it is the energy of rebirth. And the Hermit is the cocooning stage before you re-emerge. Advice from Spirit or Tarot. Two of Swords, Two of Cups, and the Sun. Oh wow, guys. I mean, the Sun, they say, the Creator's Spirit, is the most positive card in the tarot deck. It is the guiding light. It is the rebirth as well. Strong, strong messages of rebirth here. The Sun is pure light. It shines its light into the darkest corners. It clears bacteria. It's healing. That's what light does. Light helps you grow as well. It leads you. This says the worst is over and you're turning the corner into a bright new path. One where, you know, you might find great connection with the Two of Cups. Some of you might be coming out of the situation, whatever it is that's holding you back, and I'm not just talking leaving a relationship to find a soulmate, Two of Cups, but sometimes even other things in our lives, like the stress from a career or toxicity in some reason, hold our energy stuck, and that can even impact us getting out there and meeting a soulmate, because we're just energetically distracted or held back or in sickness or something like that. So this is an energetic freeing that we're seeing in this reading. The Two of Swords is a decision. There's a turning point here. I mean, you've just ended a cycle, no wonder. And I think it's okay, what way do I go now? And that's what the Hermit was, you know, reflecting on in that time and trying to seek the path with that lantern. There is a decision here to be made. What path do I step onto now? And the message here from Tarot is just make sure that you don't get caught up in your emotions when you're trying to make this decision. Stay grounded and stay connected to your intuition. This person is bound around the third eye and blocking the heart. But the moon in the corner here is saying, let in that intuition, let in that wisdom, and that's where you can make a great decision from a combination of wisdom and fact and logic, but try not to be too swayed from your emotions. So that's what that's saying, guys. There is a new path unfolding for you. You're making key decisions to step on to that, and the promise of it is great with that Sun energy. It's saying this is almost like a bit of a promised direction for you. Okay, Saggy, so in your near future outcome energy, here we go. You're now on the path and charging forward to your next frontier. This is your card. You're in your power. You've picked up the Ace of Wands from the start after that tower fell, and now you are charging forth. You are claiming that new beginning. And the little 3 sand dunes down here is the nod to manifestation. You're manifesting new dreams and new desires, ones that you had wished for. Your divine wishes, you're moving closer towards them. But you are being asked to have strength and courage because, as I mentioned at the very beginning of this reading, Sagittarius, when that change card came out, that change can be scary. And it's the fear of the unknown. But in finding comfort in the unknown, we are able to transform our reality. And we've seen that energy here today in this reading. So the Strength card is about, bringing those inner demons under control and listening to the higher self. Calming the ego or the mind that tells us you can't do this, you're not good enough. You say, yes, I can. You get into your Sagittarian power and you get on the horse and you charge forward anyway. Because you're going into your new beginning, Saggy, and it's one of connected passion and purpose. I think that feels complete for me, Saggy, so I will leave it there and wish you all the best for August. And do keep in mind, this is a reading for the collective. It will not be everyone's reading. It may be yours instead, but I'm sure there's something that everyone can take away from this reading. Saggy, if you feel called to share, do leave me a comment. I read each and every one. I encourage you to comment in kindness because kindness is the new currency. We'll not be engaging in negative energy in the comments, and I'll be asking those that do to gently and lovingly reflect on why they might be leaving those comments. I just felt called to say that. I'm not too sure why. I don't get that many bad ones, but you know who you are that do leave them. I do try and respond to as many as I can, and it helps me get to know you guys and connect to your energies. Looking forward to bringing you so many more readings across the month, Saggy. I'll see you next time.